This time on Sailing Kotare.
There's a heavy wind warning. This is the first storm that we've weathered while at anchor. Looks like we're smuggling kids. Whoa! Whoa! This is the biggest footstep. Who would make gigantic footsteps like that? Just as I was going to bed, heard some banging against the hull.
We are Dave and Sharana, Billy and Betsy. We've just moved on to our proud Snow Goose Elite 37. We thought we were sailing to the islands this year, but didn't quite make it. This is the story of us moving onto the boat, exploring New Zealand and preparing for the voyage for next year. Join us as we figure things out, have a lot of fun, make mistakes, and have a family adventure along the way.
There's a heavy wind warning and we're tucked in here in this nice little bay, Kartaka Bay, and it's kind of nice. It's all good. It's still windy, but at least there's no swell, and was running the engines this morning because obviously not much solar power and our batteries are running pretty low, but the upside to running the engine is we get hot water, and we get hot water out of this thing here and we put it into this little camp shower thing at a Kmart, and yeah, that's how we shower. Woken up early and I've decided to come out fishing. It's just amazing out here. What a place. It's so stunning.
Around the corner from Kartaka Bay is Barbecue Bay. We didn't see any barbecues, but it is a good spot for a picnic. We anchored in the bay and tied a stern line onto a mooring buoy to stop us swinging, entangling the anchor around the other moorings. We explored the beach, enjoyed the view, and attacked the sand with our ninja moves.
It got pretty windy last night, but the bay was mostly sheltered. You can see that out there, a few white caps out there. Pretty calm here. It's a little bit rocky, but I'm sure that this buoy that I tied onto, I'm pretty sure it's just a cray pot. Because it's somewhere in the middle of the night. Well, actually, before bed, just as I was going to bed, I heard some banging against the hull when I came up. And it was just the buoy just banging against the hull. Which before, when I tied the stern line onto the buoy, it was quite tight, and now it's just being dragged around with us. Not too close to shore though. A little bit closer than I'd really like.
Oramama is a Christian community organisation in Kartaka Bay. It's been there since the 60s. And every Saturday they put on a cafe with absolutely delicious food. They have pest traps around their native bush and feed the rats and rabbits that they catch to these eels, and now they are massive.
We borrowed our friend's van, came to this cool spot, and there is a beach somewhere down there. We're gonna go see if we can find it. This is the biggest footstep. Who would make gigantic footsteps like that?
I mean, the actual footprint's pretty small, but like the stride
must be like 3 meters tall.
Yeah.
Someone really skinny.
3 meters tall, but with just really regular sized women's feet.
We've come a really long way. It was raining a little bit just then, that's why I've got this on. And we haven't made it to the beach. It's down there. we're gonna have to leave soon because the wind picks up at 5, and getting back to the boat is gonna be a mission with like 20 knot winds, and the dinghy will be like steep seas, so we're gonna have to leave soon. Oh, you found some rubbish. Good work, Fancy girl. Yeah, just pop it down there, we'll put it in the bin. Thanks. We're gonna have to leave soon, and we're not going to have actually made it to the beach, but the kids did find this cool sand dune to play in. Yeah, alright. Mama's ran down to the beach because she thought she wasn't going to see the beach. Run down there and meet her, bud. I think we'll get to the beach and then have to turn around and head back. But it's alright. Kids had lots of fun. Good to stretch the legs and explore a little bit. Look at this under the roof. Amazing place here. Look at that. We had great fun at the beach, but at the end we all got absolutely soaking wet from the rain. We put our jackets on, but they're like the biggest raindrops I've ever seen. And some of us are a little bit grumpy, and
Not the big ones.
not the big
Not the
ones. No, not me and China. And it's actually quite sheltered where we are now, but out there it's blowing like crazy. Looks like perfectly calm on video, but get around the corner, I think it's going to be a splashy dinghy ride.
Able to see the, like, how much the
Oh yeah, look at the pontoon, yeah.
So it's going to be a cool little dinghy ride.
Yeah, and that boat.
You're waving.
Alright, let's
Yeah.
go.
Do it.
Get you guys.
In the
Just got delivered some eggs from Katie at Oramama. They're like the nicest people ever. They let us borrow their van to drive around, and then they gave us some eggs. We gave them some avos, and yeah.
Bring them some treats.
Yeah, we'll figure something out to bring them tomorrow. Alright, looks like beautiful weather out there on camera. You kids alright in here?
yeah.
Looks like we're smuggling kids. Right, oh, I'll take us back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pass that to you.
Was this hit in the hole? Nice oysters. Oysters crunching was what that sound
Yeah.
was. Alright, you ready? It's pretty murky. This water was so blue and clear earlier.
Lots of fun. This is so bad.
It's fine. It's actually not that much slow. We're not getting good.
I thought there were going to be more breaking waves. Yeah. We've actually come way closer to the rocks than we have ever been. Is that right? I need to look it up on my anchor
We're not that far. In the past, we've normally been.
anchor alert thing.
We're not towing that thing around. It's just like we're this way. Whereas normally we're on that side of the buoy.
Oh yeah.
We like do that, like because when we normally come in,
Yeah.
we've got to go in between the buoy and the boat.
Yeah, okay.
So now we just moved to this side. We're not towing, so we just moved to that side of that, but
Yeah.
we're not. We're not towing it around.
Okay. Yep, hold it over here. Keep reeling, good work. Is it still there?
Don't think so. It looks like it.
Nah, it's gone.
Oh man, I think it took my bait.
Last night and this morning I was convinced that we were just dragging around this mooring buoy. And I thought it'll be like a cray pot or something like that. except that it's crusted with mussels and loads of growth, so no one would really see a cray pot and forget it, but it just seemed like we were towing it around just because when we tied up to it at first, it was quite far away and I couldn't get it any closer, and then later on at night it was banging against the hull, which made me think that we were towing it around. But actually, according to the anchor alarm, we are staying in the same spot. It just doesn't really feel like it. But those rocks do look about the same distance as they were this morning. So, I don't know.
50 knot winds were headed our way, and a southeasterly would blow directly into this little bay, so we needed to find a safer anchorage.
It's 6:30 in the morning, and last night we were just coming over those hills here. This morning it's gonna come tearing up there. Sometime this morning it's gonna pick up. It's going to get stronger and stronger all day. It's supposed to get up to almost 50 knots, which is 100 kilometers an hour. So we have to shift anchorages, get down to Smokehouse Bay again, maybe there, and that should hold us pretty good. We had the craziest thunderstorm last night, lightning and everything. We were pulling on that mooring buoy and it was scraping against the hull this morning. So we were just being pushed all over the place. The wind's just sort of swirls around in here, I think. So we've got to get out of here first thing this morning. As soon as Sharon and the kids wake up, we'll get out of here. Oh no, we left Billy's gumboots out last night. Filled up with water last night, so draining it out. Gonna go untie from the stern line that I tied around the mooring buoy, and then we're gonna get out of here before it starts blowing like crazy into this bay. This is the first storm that we've weathered while at anchor, and I'm a little bit nervous about it. In fact, I'm quite nervous about it. I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning. Woke up at 3:30 to thunder and lightning and torrential downpour, and then 5 a.m. this morning being like, ooh, I think we'll be sweet. It's just one of those things, you know, sort of tend to overthink it. It's so bizarre. It's really calm. It's blue sky over there, and you almost wouldn't believe that there's a storm coming. And off in the way though, it's kind of unnerving. You see the waves crashing against those rocks out there in the distance.
Next time on Sailing Kotare.
It's getting pretty wild now. It's supposed to get to like 50 knots at 6 o'clock.
Oh my gosh. Good. The gusts have definitely started. Brownie, like chocolate berry brownie. Oh yeah, those look good.
We've dragged anchor a little bit. This is my anchor watch. I set it at 80 meters. Now it kept getting dragged further and further back, and now it's at 130 meters, and we're right at the edge of it.